I like your hat.
And stand by. Here we go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And we're back. We're here with the incredible Laura. Now, your last, and this is Nuclearpopcorn, by the way.
Okay.
Laura's a singer, songwriter, actress, right?
Yeah, singer, songwriter, visionary, philanthropist. That's my big word that I get to do a lot of locally and globally.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
What kind of, are you Italian?
I'm all Italian. Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
Because your last name is almost like Antonio's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, my last name means Littleangel in Italian, Angellini. And I happen to be a singer, so Littleangel is also a little messenger, so I get to spread the message around everybody and basically remind everybody about giving. So I like to basically take my time and bring it to different organizations and individuals that are in need of assistance and let my voice be the vehicle to help others.
Yeah.
So that's what my journey is right now.
Very cool, very cool. So when you made that song for Antonio at the Family Film Awards,
Mm-hmm.
how long did it take for you to get that?
That was that song in my DNA was written with the lyricist from Cirque du Soleil's Allegria, and we've been working together on the project for about the last 10 years now. So I expressed to him that I wanted to sing not just love songs, but different music that for me had more meaning on what I saw what was happening with the planet and where we were heading, and that a lot of people in humanity don't have a voice. And so I have a song called A Voice for the Voiceless, and I raise my voice for those in need. So I just saw a need, and what I love to do the most is sing, and they just kind of combined, and I brought him on a music journey, and he started writing songs, and I've helped co-create and co-produce the CD with him. His name's Claude Mess, and he's a lyricist. He wrote Cirque du Soleil's Allegria. He's one of the 6 writers on Cirque du Soleil's Allegria. And so he has a lot of fabulous music, and that song that you heard in my DNA. How long did it take? It's been a 10-year process, but that song in itself probably a few weeks to create. He wrote maybe, and he and I went back and forth because I always make the songs fit, where I'm headed, and it has to sound like it's coming from me, of course, and my inspiration. So we work on it together, and then we go in and record it, and it usually takes a couple of takes, and we're done.
Cool. That's
Yeah.
excellent, excellent. So are you also doing any acting? Are there any projects?
Not yet, but I do have a one-woman show that is right now getting ready to start producing and getting it ready. And what it basically is it's a concept show, and I take all these songs from this project that we've been working on. It's Music with a Mission, and I take my Music with a Mission songs, and I'm putting them together into a show unlike anything anybody's ever experienced before in this type of a show. And also with the show, there's going to be a lot of giving and generating with the work that I'm doing. So when I go sing in communities or over in Europe or locally, globally, I'm also going to have give-backs to where I'm going to be at. So there's like an after effect of it, helping others and continuing to get people to help one another.
So do you have your own nonprofit?
My own what process?
Nonprofit organization?
Oh, I'm in the works with that. It's in the process of being developed right now, and everything's just kind of coming to fruition right now. But yes, I do partner right now with other nonprofits. I just sang in Washington, D.C. this last year with David Longoria. We Are One concert series, and he has his nonprofit, and I loved it. We had a great time at Washington. We did the National Prayer Day. And then I went to New York with him a few more times and sang with him and performed in Brooklyn. And that was fabulous. We had a great time, performing. And it was a great, 3 to 4 million people were there. So it was a big event. So anyway, but yeah, so I'm partnering with that, with David Longoria. And I also am doing work with Abranzame with the Angels of Charity and Music. I got to be on a video that is to help other overseas people that are in need, individuals in different countries, to help those that are feeling the effects of disasters and relief that they need throughout the world. So I was the only person that from the United States that got to sing on this. I felt very honored. And I work with Andrea, and she's from Peru. And she has a music mission called the Angels of Charity Music. So right now, I'm partnering with everybody, but yes, my nonprofit is getting underway as we speak.
Oh, cool. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah. Does your music go back throughout your whole life, or did you start late?
No. Well, I knew from when I was 6 years old I was going to be a singer. And it wasn't something that my parents really, pushed for me to do. So I actually, at 16, I went out and bought my own piano, got a job, bought my piano, and then as I sang in a lot of different shows at school and in high school in choirs. And then when I got out and moved away, I wound up starting to sing in bands. So that's where I started singing. I had a director, actually. I was in Jesus Christ Superstar.
Oh.
And his name was Jim Bernardi, and he said, you should just be a professional singer. Have you thought about that? And he was the first person to actually let me know that I could do that and to give me the green light. Because sometimes you need somebody to believe in you before you believe in yourself.
Definitely.
And it really took off. So after that, I wound up becoming a full-time singer. And that was my passion, and it has been. And then I became a vocal director. And I developed 2 music programs in Orange County, OSHA, Orange County High School for the Performing Arts. I worked with John Kubis.
Wow.
And he's now with Dancing with the Stars. And he and I worked together to develop that music program, which they never had commercial music. So I was like the female version of Jack Black.
Mm-hmm.
and then I also developed the Academy for the Performing Arts in Huntington Beach. And they never had a commercial music department. They never had a vocal director. So I helped develop that program as well. So it's been a really amazing journey. Didn't know where I was going to wind up, and all of a sudden this passion and desire to do music for humanity came in really strong, and it has become my life's purpose.
Yeah, so you are a little angel in reality.
Thank you.
Yeah. So do you do all types of music, mainly ballads, or do you do any rock and roll?
I sing everything. I sing all styles, and when I taught voice, I taught students all styles too. So I love R&B. If I were to say what I do in my best music genres are R&B and ballads. I do a lot of Streisand. Anything from Streisand to Celine Dion, Whitney Houston are my favorites. And then I move all the way over into standards and classics, love songs. I love love songs, and R&B, funk, pop, rock, classic rock. So everything but opera. I sing a little opera, which would be Laura Pausini with Bocelli or Italian classics. But I don't sing opera. It's the only thing. I do sing country rock, and I did actually have a song on Great American Country with the Everly Brothers remake, When Will I Be Loved? So that was really cool. So yeah, I sing all styles.
Success, yeah.
Thank you.
For some reason, I thought you were hooked up with Burt Bacharach when I first saw you.
I would love that. So love that. As a matter of fact, I might be getting ready to sing one of his pieces of work, his collection. So we'll see. It's in the works right now. So, but I do sing a lot of Bacharach. It's one of my favorites, and he's one of my favorite, writers and composers. So I did work with Andy Williams. I used to tour with Andy, and which was absolutely wonderful to work with his golden voice. And
he's a great singer.
Well, I'd have to hold a note forever to keep up with Andy because it was effortless for him. So he was my best voice lesson.
Wow.
Yeah.
I remember when I was much younger, he was saying that when he started singing, he was kind of shy, so that's what kind of took him so long to get started.
Yeah.
He was saying, it doesn't matter if you're shy or not, just be able to sing.
Oh yeah, he is. He even when I worked with him in the late '80s, he was very timid and he's very meek. He's just got a beautiful personality, just like he's on television. Is how Andy was in real life. He was very soft and very sincere and a very loving person. I loved working with him, and he used to knock on the door and say, Laura, because I reminded him of Marie Osmond. And he
favor her a little bit.
He was wonderful. Thank you. He was wonderful to work with. Oh, just a joy. And I used to travel with him, limousine Learjet, became his future wife, and we just had an incredible journey together. It's just I was really grateful to have that with him, time with him.
Sounds like you've been just doing stuff. How can I put it? Like there's always like a burning desire to do more.
Yeah, there's a passion in me, and it's so funny because when I first started singing, I went, "Oh, I'll never sing that, or I'll never do that, or and all of a sudden, all those never dos, all of a sudden, evolved me into expanding more musically." And I had some friends that never did those things, and they're still singing just one genre of music. And with the expansion, it helped me and allowed me to teach others and to give to others, which I do on a daily basis. And then as well, it also expanded enough to allow me to create something that I wanted to sing about. So it's been my life journey and purpose, but it was really the strongest calling came about 10 years ago with the Music with a Mission.
So now is that going to be the name of your nonprofit? Music with a Mission?
Actually, it probably will be, but I have to check because you have to clear names, and we have to. So I have some other names in the works too. So I haven't decided yet, but there's going to be a lot of things that will be spinning off of my Music with a Mission project, and with the one woman show, and possibly even a television show and things like that that are coming. So yeah, I'm excited.
Everything's coming into fruition for you.
Yeah. So and what's the best part of it is that through this music, which is the vehicle in my voice, I get to give a lot to others through that, and that's the best part, because I always tell people, don't be afraid to give, because through all the giving that you do, there's always a receiving, and it's much more than you would ever expect.
Yeah. Well, tell me something. Where are you from?
I'm from Bronx, New York.
I thought you were going to say New York. Yeah.
I'm a New Yorker.
I used to live in Brooklyn and Manhattan for about 10 years, 9 years.
Oh, I love Manhattan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got
And
exciting.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, Brooklyn's cool too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's one of the only places where you might see a street performer singing on the street, and then night you'll see him on the Tonight Show.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Especially like say Washington Square Park. I used to go
Yeah.
hang out there and watch all these incredible people.
Yeah, I sang there this last summer with David Longoria.
Did you?
Yeah, we had a big parade and concert series that went there, so it was about 4 million people. It was wonderful.
So now, when did you meet Antonio?
I met him a while back. He actually came out to see me sing. I sing occasionally, not every Friday, because I do a lot of traveling and corporate work as well, and events throughout the country. But he came out to see me sing in Orange County at a very high-end Persian restaurant that I sing at.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Daria at South Coast Plaza.
Okay.
And it's it's been there 25 years, very established. So that's my little home away from home when I happen to be in town and not traveling with my events.
Are you ever going to do anything out in Africa, anywhere like that?
I would love to. I would love to travel everywhere extensively and bring my caring and compassion of what I do with music to the world and help everyone, assist everyone, and bring awareness to things. I do stuff for Sea Life. I'm involved with Ocean Defenders Alliance. They're down in Orange County.
What's that?
It's ODA, and what they do is they go out and they clean up Orange County seas. So actually they go everywhere from San Diego to Los Angeles, and they pick up ghost traps. Kurt Lieber, he's the president, and I've been out there on the boats with them, as well as on the beach sides, and we go out and clean up the harbors and bring people out to pick up trash, pick up plastic, stuff that really affects sea life. And he picks up these ghost traps that are cut from the fishermen that leave them behind, and about 20 to 40,000 sea life wind up perishing each year in one trap.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm a partner with them. I partner with Angels of Charity Music, which is over in Peru, and every August around my birthday time, which is a nice gift to me, I raise my voice with Andrea, and she's a bilingual Disney artist, and she did a lot of the Disney princess voices for, a lot of the shows and the movies. But she and I basically, I partner with her on her show every year, and we raise enough money to fix about 100 children's cleft palates in Peru every August. Cool. So yeah, that's really amazing. So people, if everybody starts to care a little bit, and we take a little time to up whether it's energy or resources to help one another, it really makes a big difference in a person's life.
Definitely. So do you think you'll be at the Sabin Theater at all with any of your music?
At what theater? I'm sorry.
The Sabin?
Oh, I've been to some events over there. I would love to, if you want to work that out, we can.
Sure.
I would love to. This music platform is, it's mostly about me raising my voice, and it will be, the show itself will be more geared towards what you're seeing than how many people are on stage with me in a big act. It's going to be very simple, and it's going to be something that is very heartfelt and touches people. So I can take that show anywhere. That's the best part. I can do it at a large corporate event. I could do it at the Saban Theater. I could do it on Broadway. It actually could become a Broadway show. There's been some discussion about that as well.
Wow.
So we'll see where it's supposed to be. As long as it does its work for everything that I'm passionate about, I'll be really happy about that.
Very cool.
I'm happy to raise my voice wherever I need to be.
So I'm not sure, but did Jimmy and you sing together?
We did. Jimmy Rooney,
Yeah.
Mickey Rooney's son. Yes, we did. We had a great time. We sang Over the Rainbow,
Oh yeah, I think I
and we had a little duet.
Mhm.
And he's so amazing. He's got so many. He's got like 400 voices. I can't keep up with him.
He's a trip.
It's just amazing. And I mean, I think it'd be wonderful if he and I were to put a possible show together too. We just never know. That might be his possibility too.
Cool.
He's got a lot of.
Keep me in mind.
Oh yeah, please. I would. Do you do voices as well, or
Oh, you mean like Jimmy?
or you just want to write?
Well, I think I do a pretty good Eric Braden.
Okay.
Let's see if I can get it. How the hell do you feel about talking to me? I can't believe that you did that and did these things to me, and how dare you? Sometimes if I concentrate, I can really get it.
No, I like that. That was good. You stepped out. You were there.
Yeah, it's. I guess I've had a cold. I can't get my voice as deep as I need to get it right now.
Oh, okay.
But it'll be back.
Well, that was good though. I can see that. So you're an actor.
Yeah, thank you.
Ah.
Yeah, I can do. There's certain voices I can get. So.
Well,
see.
Jimmy's got a lot.
He's got it.
I'm like, who's in there?
I know. And he just starts, just like a bird in the air, just boom.
Oh yeah, it's just free flowing.
So now I always ask people. I think you've already answered it, but I think I'll ask you anyway. How would you like to be remembered? But what is your main passion that you want to leave? What kind of mark would you like to leave on the planet?
I think more than anything, and it's just like with the music that I sing, it's all about love. And I think more than anything, if I were to leave a mark on this planet, is to remind everybody to love and give to one another. And so I hope that I'm remembered for all the loving and giving that I share with everybody, whether it was in the smallest arena or the largest. And everything that I do, I always tell people this, whether it's a small event or a big event, to me, they're equally the same because they're all of doing something good for others. And I think people lose sight of that because they feel like they have to do something really big to make it count, and really everything we do counts. So if you wake up every day and think of it as the magic you create, then you get to count that every step of the way. And every step you take also affects everyone else. So I hope that they remember me, if I were to be remembered, on all the loving and giving, and that everything I did, I made sure that it counted.
So I was also wondering if you had any tribulations that you had to get over, because you seem like such a bubbly, happy person.
You know what? It's what that's been within me, and they've always called me Smiley or Little One, and with a big smile. I've been smiling my whole life, and even when, just like the song "Smile" that Michael Jackson loved so much, I think that when we realize that all we have is this breath and this moment, that we have an awful lot to smile about, because some people don't have that anymore, or they're having way much more trials and tribulations than you could be having. So I think that I try to live with gratitude, and it makes me happy. And even when I'm going through difficult times, I can always find a way to smile, and singing is the best way. So, singing, dancing, helping others, all those things make me feel great. And so it's easy to smile even when things aren't going so great, because you have all that love inside of you, and it keeps going around and around, reciprocating.
That's really, really cool.
Thank you.
Are you ever going to do anime, or have you already done anime? Voices for cartoons?
I would love to do that. That's one of my passions, and I haven't ever gotten interested or done any voiceovers yet. I've done some commercial work, but I have never done cartoons and animation work. And I do actually have a scripted animation show that I'm sure that I'm probably going to be one of the characters in, and Jimmy too. Jimmy, you just don't know it yet.
So you're actually...
And you, I think, I love your voice.
Okay.
I think you would be an awesome, I won't even say the name of the characters, but you would be awesome in the animated film. So that's another thing that's under works right now with everything I'm doing. I have an animated film. I have a television show for a lot of goodness, to bring a lot of goodness, really feel good, get me out there singing everybody, and then show some really good, happy stories that I have to tell and share with everybody. And also I have a Cirque du Soleil show that I've recorded, that it's a projected church show that's just going to be fabulous, called Volia.
Whenever I think of circus, what's it called?
Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah, I always think of them holding on to those poles with their body vertical.
Huh. How did they do that?
I have no idea.
I used to be a gymnast, but I wasn't that good.
That's cool.
But yeah, we've got a beautiful, beautiful title track for that, and it's a really, really big song. It's big. I could just sing the one word, and it's huge.
Wow.
Would you like to hear that?
Sure.
I'll muster it up. Volia. That's the first song, first word, the title track.
Cool. It sounds like there's a ministry involved in it.
Could be. Could be. A lot of violins and strings and a very open feeling. But anyway, that's the title track for the Cirque show.
So now, you mentioned Michael Jackson. Have you ever worked with him?
No, and I wish I would have. I love him.
Did you meet him?
He was born. No, I haven't, and I wish I could have. I grew up listening and singing and knowing all of Michael Jackson's songs. I still sing "I'll Be There," and I love so many of his songs I've sung. But I wish I could have known. And he's a couple of days older than me. Our birthdays are the same exact month and year.
August?
Yeah,
Wow.
he's 20. I think he's 29th, and I was 31st. So we're right there.
Yeah.
Him and Prince and Madonna and I are all in the same year. So I'm in good company. I love them all.
Yeah, that's cool. So, what about this? Might sound strange, but I always ask people because I'm a horror fan. Have you ever thought about doing any type of horror films?
No, not really. I'm kind of like on the other side of the world, where I just like the really. I only like to take in really peaceful things that are, for me, that I feel good, make me feel good. Otherwise, those things kind of sink into me and make me scared, and I don't like to feel fearful. But I know a lot of people enjoy horror films, and they're big sellers. But for me, I'm more of an Avatar girl. I'm a tree hugger.
Yeah, you're a beautiful soul. That's for sure. We're almost running out of time, but it's been very interesting speaking to you.
Thank you, as you, and I'm looking forward to hearing more about you as well.
Thank you.
Thank you. I so appreciate it.
Sure. Thanks for showing up.
Oh, thank you. With much gratitude, I thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're pretty much out of time, but we've had the lovely Laura Antonelli.
Angelini.
Angelini.
That's all right. We can say it again. Take two.
We had the lovely Laura Angelini here.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Maurice. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and come back too.
I will. I would love to anytime.
Let's keep in touch so we can, rub elbows and see what's going on.
Yes, I would love that. Thank you. Thank you
Sure.
for having me here.
You're very welcome.
Thank you.
This has been Nuclear Popcorn, everybody. Oh, How can people find you? Like on social
Oh,
media?
thank you. LauraAngellini.com.
Mm-hmm.
And you can go under Laura Angelini YouTube channel, and I'm under Facebook as well.
Twitter as well?
Twitter's coming on. Everything's coming up right away, but yeah, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff.
There you have it.
Yeah.
If you need a songbird, a song angel, she's the living
Call
treble
me.
clef.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much.
I so appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's it. We ran out of time.
That's
yeah,
okay. That's
it's
all
amazing.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very
there's a
amazing.
lot of good stuff going on. I just need to get a couple of treatments done and a few other things together, and actually I want to do a filming because I need to do like a little like teaser of what I'm going to do with the one woman show to get some sponsors. And we're going to get ready to put the video footage behind me, so you can kind of see the song like that you heard, and they'll have a vision behind it of what the storyboard is, which I've already.
Already started.
Yeah, so those I've already done like 5 or 6 of them, but so I'm going to do a half-hour show and then I'm going to have an hour and a half show.